Sorry, but blaming everything on Cara is one of the funniest jokes in the fandom, and I hard agree, man. It's given me an out of so many, like, little day-to-day mistakes, like I stub my toe, I just squint suspiciously, Cara. I wonder if this is how religious people feel, and they can just say, this is the work of the devil when they have a minor inconvenience. Hey fellas, and welcome back to With a Y, and today I wanted to talk about blaming every single thing that goes bad in Deltarune or Undertale on Cara, who is evil! The first time I saw this was like this clip, where a guy is clearly playing Deltarune of his own volition, pressing the buttons and making the choices, but has some expert commentary on what is the motivation behind that.
That wasn't me, that was Cara. That was Cara. Cara killed him. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh god, that wasn't me, that wasn't me.
The reason I love it so much is because he's saying it like he's pleading. He really needs it to not be his fault or like something's gonna come for him. Top Nazi officials at the Nuremberg trials, if they just blamed everything on Cara. A surprising amount of Nazis got away scot-free after the Nuremberg trials, you'll be surprised. I just love all the redraws people are doing of this stocked image. I did my best interpretation of one for the thumbnail on this video. Yes, I am an artist. Very good stuff, I'm aware. It's 2015 again. Why would Cara do this? I just generally like seeing people interpret the same concept in their own art styles. This one by Domelon implies that Cara actually would do something because they're literally hiding a knife behind their back. This one for May actually looks like an innocent Cara because they got a flower crown and they might have a knife back there, but I can't really see it. This one definitely did it because they're at the scene of the crime. The dead Spampton Neo's in the background, man. From Zitty Smitty, this one's great. I want to see you hanging in the street. What did I even do? Everything, man. It's become a very easy out for me in my day-to-day life, man. I can't believe my Cara made me late to my best friend's wedding. I can't believe Cara killed my dog. I can't believe Cara made me get behind the wheel when I was clearly intoxicated. Why would they do that? The dog made a mess? Well, it has its own excuse now. You forced that ring on Noel. You froze Birdly. You killed all those Darkners. It was Cara killed them. I had nothing to do with it. The worst part is like, I'm pretty sure in the genocide route of Undertale, it was you, the player, being so determined to kill everything of your own volition that warped what was left of Cara's soul into the thing that everybody considers evil by the end of it. Truly tragic, man. Just a kid who never really got a chance to live life normally. Cara made me get drunk yesterday, and they possessed me when I got to sleep. I was even able to get some mileage out of that. If anything ever goes wrong in the Undertale fandom, just say like it's Cara's meddling once again, or Gaster, whichever suits your fancy. Cara's rotting corpse while people blame them for everything. Dude, this discussion has also made its way to TikTok, where it's just like the caption of this shit. Yo, why is Cara doing this shit to Noel, bro? This guy Cara low-key's doing evil stuff. The other version of this is like putting all the decisions that we as the player made in text box onto Chris, like, why is Chris doing that, man? Chris, stop doing that to Noel! Cara, why did you make me kill your mom? I would never have done that. I love Toriel. Cara isn't evil, motherfuckers, when they realize what Cara was trying to do and they fuse with Azrael. Okay, I take some issue with this. It's clear that Cara has some contempt for humanity itself, and that's why they were literally going to Mount Ebot to disappear. They are a child and probably had only been exposed to like the underbelly of humanity very young, just treating them like shit to the point where they run away. Monster kind are the first folk to ever like show them any love and what it's like to live a fulfilling life, but they still hate humanity and haven't recovered from that trauma, so they decide to do something really drastic with the intention of freeing the monsters from the underground, trying to do something for them, even if it's like really misguided. They were a child. They still like gaslit the fuck out of Azrael and had to do some manipulative stuff to get him on board when it was pretty clear he was not that type of guy. Even still, from like what little we have concrete about Cara's backstory, you can track the train of thought that leads a human child to do like that.
Cara! Cara, no! Cara, please don't do this, Cara!
Why did you Cara, stop it! I take it back. Cara is evil. I can't believe you made them press the button on the keyboard. No, no, my finger, it's raising up and approaching the Z button. No!
That's actually hilarious.
It's true. It's true. It's always funny. I can't believe Cara put all those kids in those animatronics. Yeah, fuck it. Cara's multiversal now. They are responsible for every bad thing that's ever happened ever. I'm gonna dead that at real world atrocities because that one's a little harder to worm into a joke. This person put it pretty well. Cara is a shortening of the word character. So technically, you can blame Cara for anything. If your assumption is that Cara isn't a character's name, but just an umbrella term for character in general, by that definition, Asgore is a Cara, Sans is a Cara, Frisk is a Cara. I mean, it gives me a lot to think about, man. We all have a reason to explain all of our actions that maybe we regret or didn't intend to have the effect they did. It was Cara's fault. They are the one who did this, and we can take the responsibilities off of us. In a way, they died for our sins. I'm about to commit some blasphemy, maybe recreate Christianity while I'm at it, but there is something messianic about us being able to blame everything bad we do and lay it at the feet of this dead little non-binary kid. Hell did I do? I kind of want to play Undertale Red and Yellow. I have no idea if the writing's good. I just see it around and I think the sprite works cool and, like, you know, an excuse to do a replay of Undertale with, like, you know, a fresh coat of paint could be cool. Cara, when I have more control over how they're perceived thanks to the Twitter majority. It is kind of funny that the narrative is Cara is just like this behind the scenes master manipulator stringing along everybody like puppets, when in reality, they are so out of control of their own reputation because it's us, the real ones who have the power, putting this onto them when they have none of the capacity to do any of the shit we're blaming them for. I guess I could say they closed my game, man, which wasn't very nice. I wanted to keep playing the world I had just eradicated of life. Telling my mom, it wasn't me, it was Cara, when she catches me stealing cookies from the cookie jar. The only person who's ever been able to do that was like Asriel in Undertale, you know, before he went kaput, turning into a bitter, emotionless flower. Why would Cara make Cara kill Cara? Are suicidal? Why Carl kill? Carl? Stupid. I also like the idea that this spurs on competition over what extra-dimensional entity is in control of the game's universe. Like, there's that one saying when it's some Gaster bullshit, but you can't prove it yet. Like, he's the one responsible for everything. Or maybe it's Image Friend or some shit. But now they have beef with Cara. Fuck, the vessel's been discarded. My Delta is ruined, but I don't know who it is. Do the one thing the players always do when they do something dubious. Oh, of course. It's all your fault. I possess no control of your world. I do love just Gaster expression work in general, especially that player X Gaster thing where it's like, Gaster, I'm gay, let's fuck, pick the head you prefer. This drawing is killing me because it was clearly made in like Snapchat where you just like kind of scribbled with your finger on shit, man. I could not believe when Cara forced Chris to be straight in the weird route. It was really weird that despite using non-binary pronouns themselves, Cara was forcing me to refer to Chris as a he. That was like really odd. You would think they'd have more solidarity, but no, they made me do that to Chris. It was fucked up. I didn't want to do that, man. I don't like misgendering people. It was Cara! It was Cara! It's a get out of jail free card if you ever misgender someone like during one of these bits. I can't believe Cara made Asriel say, "Hi, I'm evil and I killed this human I'm holding now. Attack me!" when he went to go bury her on the surface. Them. I can't believe Cara made me misgender them and made Chris's gender up to player interpretation with their evil human spells. Maybe Cara was onto something, man. Humans in Undertale might just be a bit too cracked for the power scaling. It's no wonder they lost the war, bro. A child cleaned house in the underground in like one business day. They beat the delivery on Amazon Prime shipping. I also like the idea that it's not just the bad stuff in your life Cara did, but they're also responsible for all the good that has happened. Yeah, guys, Cara made me eat this burger from Five Guys. In some ways, that makes them the grand architect of the world at large. Further tying into the messianic ties and connections I was drawing earlier, Cara made me tell Chris to steal the family's shed antlers and to use them to make cool knives. I also like the idea that it's like Schrodinger's Cara's fault. I'm about to misuse a lot of terms for the sake of getting this bit across, but Cara's culpability on anything is in a superposition where they are always responsible for something, but whether it turns out good or bad, it determines if I'm going to give them credit for it. Like, I haven't figured out why they did it or what they did, I just know they did something. I'm keeping it in my back pocket for when I need to use an excuse soon. OMG, Cara, why did you push Des in front of Asgore's truck as it was speeding by? Why'd you make the Roaring Knight? It's like, why'd you make that guy, Spider-Man? I didn't make that guy! Ultimately, though, Cara being responsible for all this shit means that we get to have this as part of our lexicon. Putting the blame on them is something we get to enjoy doing because of Cara. As this fella put it, yeah, we should all thank Cara for creating that joke. Cara is gonna make everyone say this joke was never funny in about a week from now. Well, let's hope this video wasn't the nail in the coffin. That's all I got. That kwytebox email's in the description if you guys guys want to send me any video topics. Anyways, piss off.